So as I mentioned in the intro video for this car, I took all of this side cladding off of the Previa to look for hidden body damage. These types of systems where they use extensive body cladding are notorious for hiding rust, dents, other type of damage. And as we kind of move around the car, there's quite a bit of body cladding on this. You can see, the front fender had some rocker panels, doors, everything sort of has some of that. And it is all the way around the car. Again, here we come this way. That fender had it, this door had it along the side here. This is actually a huge concave area in here. The body cladding actually comes down around here, and curves down underneath here, creating a compartment in here. I was glad to see that there isn't any rust in there, because that is a huge void that could easily collect rust, mud, dirt, things like that, and rust. So there wasn't that going on here. I will be pulling the bumpers off here because I am preparing to paint this car. Haven't gotten those off yet, but the one area that I did find extensive rust damage was down here in the rocker panel under the sliding door. And I've already started a repair. I ground off all the surface rust that I could, and I've given the rest of the rocker panel where there was surface rust here a coating of this rust bullet paint. This is a kind of painted over the label there, but this is a type of rust proofer, rust protectant. It actually soaks down through the paint, any remaining paint, any rust or scale that may be on the panel, bonds with the rust and chemically converts it and neutralizes the rust process, and then forms an incredibly strong protective coating that should prevent further rust. I mean, nothing immobilizes, rust completely, but in my experience, I have found this rust bullet paint to be the most effective. I think a lot of the stuff that you can get at kind of your local auto parts store really doesn't work. If your parts are small enough where you can completely submerge them, Evapo-Rust, which you can get at any Harbor Freight, works pretty well. Otherwise, you need some type of, really effective sealant coating that also has the ability to kind of bond and convert, neutralize the rust. And in my experience, this rust bullet paint, which you have to buy online off of their website, there's a few other sellers, you can get it on Amazon, has been the most effective. But I ground the surface rust, where there was just surface rust, I ground that off, and then coated with this rust bullet here. I had to cut out metal that was corroded, and I'll be welding in patch panels there, and then giving everything a nice good coat of self-etching primer to seal that up. Luckily, this is all covered by one of those side body cladding body kit pieces, so it doesn't have to be sort of picture perfect repaired. It needs to just be sort of sealed up. Get some good metal back in there, get it all sealed up, so you can put that body cladding back on there, and that'll cover it up. So those body cladding pieces, if you're looking at a Previa van, it's kind of important to pop those off. Might not be able to do that when you're inspecting the van, although they do just pop off. So, there's certainly something that you could, just as you can see here, there's just clips that hold them in place. There's just a number of these plastic panels that cover the entire underside of a Previa van, and this was present on Previa vans in all years, 91 through 97. But they just pop on there, so they can be popped off fairly easily to do an inspection like this, which I definitely recommend, because those systems in general are notorious for hiding rust, and in particular the ones on the Previa, because they have these huge cavity voids behind them, are certainly rust prone, so definitely do that. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this.